Here, ready for some boom, baby, boom, right, and shine. This little girl has picked her nose and ate it. That's this morning marijuana motivation. Get out of here! There he is, dude. He just got in the morning motivation. This guy pulled up too. Look, you ready to smoke or what, bro? This morning marijuana motivation. I'm gonna talk about seeking you shall find. Because we all find what we're seeking. Get out of here! And we're all shining. Let's get some morning motivation in. Yes, bless. Yes, bless. Let's start the show. I just started the morning motivation. Yeah, man, I'm going to make it down to the end of the beach. It's Ning's parties today. So I'm just going to roll this joint. Ning's party at the end of the lonely beach there. You know? Ning's has a beach bar down there. The end. Kind of where we were sitting before. Me and you, we were sitting.
One of those little spots on
that stretch there, that's it. Yeah, you were in the sun, I was in the shade. That's how we handled it that day. That's the spot. Yeah, it's supposed to be going down right now, 3. I just haven't had my morning motivation yet, and I still haven't done the show. I'm going to talk about.
It now?
Yeah, this is all happening now.
It's on?
Yes, it's on right now.
What's up, people?
Yeah. I literally just started the show, and then the homie over there, he's about to get a tattoo. And Luciano, those guys over there. And then I just started the show because I wanted to talk about seeking you shall find, because it seemed like everybody was seeking and finding last night. You know what I'm saying? My friend was pulling chicks for the dude. I was like, threesomes are going around. This is like the second threesome I knew about in like 2 weeks.
That you weren't involved in.
That I was not involved in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's getting their thing. Yes, use tissue, little girl. This little girl. Yeah, no shit. She's been trying to eat it. No. Yeah. No, little girl. I don't know, but she's insisting on showing me and being nasty, little dirty ass girl, little bad girl. Bad girl, bad girl. What you gonna do? Yeah, clean it up. But yeah, no, last night was like a seek and destroy mission. Everybody was seeking. And then this morning, this girl walked by, and I was like, hey, you look familiar to me. She was here from 6 years ago. Yeah. We literally just started making out.
I say?
Just now. Like, 10 minutes ago.
You were making out with some chick 10 minutes
ago? Yes, bro. She pulled up, and she had, like, her lipstick kind of fucked up. And I'm like, you look familiar to me, man. She was like, oh, yeah, well, I was here 6 years ago. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she kind of got closer to me, and she had her lipstick on. I said, here, let me fix that for her. She's like, oh, I got lipstick all over the place. And I was like, yeah. Next thing I know, we're making out, bro. Right here on the street, within 5 minutes of finding each other. This fucking island, bro, I'm trying to say, seek and you shall find, bro. Like, if you want to be just wasted the whole time, that's what you'll find. Yeah. You know, if you got your sexual energy in your prime, bro, that's what you'll find. Like, I've been just...
What happened to you last night? You didn't end up at Ting Tong Bar.
No, what happened was we were at the X Bar. I was with the threesome couple. I was with my friends in the back of the X Bar, because you weren't there yet. You remember you took your sweet-ass time to leave Ting Tong. Remember? Or not Ting Tong, Magic Garden. You were like, oh, I'll meet you down there.
No. After we smoked that joint, we were walking back to Ting Tong, and then I don't know where you stopped, but then you never showed back up. I never saw you the rest of the night.
Oh, I just walked in and said to Tanya that she left her drink. Oh. And when I came back out, you were completely gone too. Yeah. Oh, hey! Little Coca-Cola girl. Look at you, she's showing a Coca-Cola. Yeah, little babies. Yeah, I came back and you were gone, bro. I came outside in the street and I was like, fuck, you disappeared like a fart in the wind.
I didn't realize you had stopped somewhere. I just ended up at Ting Tong and I was like, oh, he's not here with me.
No. I went and saw Tanya. I said, hey, you left your drink. And she said, oh, it's okay. I have another one. And I just saw her 5 minutes ago, too. And she was laughing. After I got done making out with that chick, she came by and was like, you know what I'm saying? She also was fucked up. She didn't give a fuck, bro. 300 baht a drink, $10 a drink, 0 fucks given, bro. She was fucked off. And then she was with a spliff in her hand just now, and she says, I'm not smoking it till sunset. I'm not smoking and drinking till sunset. What the motherfuckers are doing. What about you? What do you want to do?
I'm going to go to the beach.
You're just going to go down there? You want to meet me down there or what?
Yeah, I'll meet you down there.
Yeah, meet me down there, bro. There's going to be plenty of people, a DJ. I'm just trying to finish the morning motivation, and I'll be right there. Huh?
Nature and
You can park wherever you want, brother.
walk by nature. Grab me on your way.
I will.
Okay.
As soon as I'm done beating cheeks. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The girl literally just walked up to me and we started kissing. I don't know if that's ever happened to you before, but it's happened to me, and it's happened to me a couple different times where it was just instant attraction and you knew you wanted to be near each other. Fuck the words. What do you truly desire? That's what's really going on, you know what I mean? Where's my guy out here? Big boy, little Thai girl. This is where you see it in all the time, not in America, but in Thailand. That's pretty much the label. Big fat boy, shirt off, tiny Thai girl next to him. Their marriages of convenience. I don't give a fuck what anyone else says. You're all lying. You're all lying. You're all chasing it. You know, somehow, some way, we're all chasing our dopamines in the fastest way possible. Could it be sex? Could it be food? Whatever you need, you're going to go seek it. And there's no negotiating it. It's kind of like negotiating attraction. Either you're attracted or you're not. And I think that's what just happened. The girl just got really close to me. I'm like, where are you from? She's like, California. And I was like, got a little lipstick there. And I got it from her. I bet you I still got lipstick on my finger. See that little pinkness? That's her lipstick. And the next thing I know, she's like, okay, well, I gotta go eat. And I said, okay, yeah, give me a hug. And next thing I know, we were this close and we started kissing. She's like, you can't just kiss up on me like that. And I'm like, I did, and I just grabbed your ass too. Literally, hand of God. I just met this chick about 5 minutes ago. So I'm here to smoke my morning motivation. My friends are all over the place. I'm supposed to be down at the party already, but we were partying last night. And it just went to show me, as I sat soberly with a hottie from Spain, Ibiza, Spain, that everyone's seeking something. Hers was food. Like, when you're hungry, there's nothing that's going to supersede your intentions or your feelings to get to that level of satisfaction, right? When we're seeking something to soothe us, maybe it's masturbation, maybe it's smoking, maybe it's eating. I know for me, eating is my thing, right? Like, you know, and it makes me feel comfortable. And I am never shocked by a human being's behavior, a mammal's behavior, to soothe themselves. Even if it's just rubbing yourself. The guy was saying it the other day, go ahead, give yourself a rub and do it something like this. Even if you're just rubbing yourself, that sensation alone alleviates some of the pain, cortisol level, and anxiety that we get and we don't even sense. As soon as something's wrong, be sure that someone's drinking a beer after. Be sure that someone's drinking a coffee after. Be sure that someone's smoking after. It's just what we do. Even if we feel a little insecure, I saw it in my homies too. You know, sure, you just had a cigarette, but you feel insecure. You're in a group of people. All these girls are dancing. Everyone's around, da-da-da-da-da, and you want to feel comfortable. What are the things that you're going to do? Well, if you're a child, you're probably going to get a pacifier, right? You know, you're going to probably get the pacifier and put it in your mouth and suck on it a little bit, right? And just be like, okay, this is my new thing. Lo and behold, this girl just walked down the street and just started making out with me. I never met her in my life. I thought she was someone else or something. And next thing I know, we're kissing in the street. And then my friend walked up and was like, oh, hey, Mark. I'm like, what the fuck? And then my other buddy, he's like, I want to get... He saw Corey just now. He's like, oh, you're on your live right now? I'm like, yeah, I'm on my live right now. He wants to get straight to the beach and burn alive. And I'm just like, everyone has something in their mind that's sending them signals to say, get another drink, have more sex, just eat more, because that's what's going to make you feel better. And that's why I put it in there, this morning motivation, seek and you shall find, because that's all our brains are doing. As soon as we fucking wake up, our heads are on a swivel. I'm so surprised there's nobody on the streets today. Today's a really quiet Saturday here in Thailand, and they got the morning motivation, join Weed Club. But yeah, bro, when we're all out here in the real world, you can see it's pretty fucking empty, bro. Like, normally people are flying around, and there's really literally almost like nobody around. It's insane. Sorry, I can't hook you up, bro. It's alright, I got another homie that can. And my other homie, shout out to Nick. Thanks for being rich. Thanks for working your ass off for Google executives so that way you can throw me $100 so I can eat. That's another thing. Seek and I should find. I just kept calling friends and I was like, I should find it. And my buddy's like, believe in the magic. And I did. Bless up to Lonely Beach, join Weed Club, travel by Saints, let's go. So it just goes to show, even with my receding hairline, even with my crazy hair, even with a half-empty fucking city, the truth is, we're all seeking. Right now I'm seeking my comfort. It's my morning motivation. It's my habit. It's my addiction. Look at her. Look at her. She's trying to be over there. This little one right there. Bad girls. Eating her boogers. Ew. But yeah, it's Saturday and like Jake Paul got knocked out, broken jaw. We're out here smoking weed in the middle of the city. You know what I mean? And advice on how to stop smoking bad. Have you tried Kratom? Because unfortunately, that's one of the most addictive substances on the planet. Unfortunately, methamphetamines makes you feel so good that it's hard to replace and stack something on top of it. That's why it's so addicting. That's why it's so soul crushing, is because we go inside of ourselves and we say, I want to feel good like this always. And that's exactly what our junkie minds do. All of us dressed up junkies, dressed up crackheads over here running around going like, what do I need? Well, if it's food, it'll go top of the rack. If it's drugs like amphetamines or methylamphetamine, when they first did that, we'll do anything to keep our brains feeling the same. We'll do anything, even if it hurts us, even if it's against our better judgment and against our health. We're seeking things before pleasure. That's what feels good in our brains. That's what gives us the sensation that's opposite of cortisol, opposite of anxiety, and opposite of fear. That's where we go. We go to the smokes. We go to the sugar. We go to the sex. The 3 S's: smoke, sugar, and sex. And those are my addictions. The Saints addiction, I'm like, fuck, at the end of the night, even if I ate, I'm looking for a little something sweet tooth so I can chew on it, just so I can fall asleep. I kiss sugar the last, even if I have a girl in my bed, bro, I'm still kissing sugar before I go to bed. It just makes my head feel better. And that's what we do as addicts. We're seeking and finding. Maybe they're not healthy pathways, like, you know, being a sex addict and sleeping with people you shouldn't be. That's not a healthy outlet, but we do. And what about other things? What about when you're eating? And sure, you've already ate, you've consumed enough calories, but now your emotions are involved. Who hasn't been brokenhearted on a couch looking at Netflix, eating a fucking pint of ice cream? I know I'm not the only one. So it's one of those things where you will seek and you will find. We are clever monkeys. Even in spite of ourselves and our cognition, we literally have biases to just feel good. And it's like, you know, when you're in a good mood, you're not going to want to feel bad. You're going to want to escalate that good feeling. And that's why I was telling friends, you know, before, I thought cocaine was the way. I'm feeling great. Let me put some cocaine on top of this. And totally self-sabotage myself, you know? And that's what I had to realize, that this wasn't building me up. It was tearing me down. And even though I seeked it, I found it. Look at these little kids. Alive. Alive. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I see you. I see you. Little bad kids. Angry fins. Bad kids. Who knows such things? What I know is that all of us, we're seeking. We're looking all over to find it. Whether we like it or not, we're getting off of a trip, packing our shit, and we're going destinations unknown. Literally, this guy getting off the boat right now. And that's what we're doing. We're seeking for something like, if that island's going to make me feel better. If that girl's going to make me feel better. If I call that person, they're going to make me feel better. And that's how we become addicted to people. Look, he doesn't have any small change. That's how we become addicted to habits. Yep. And that's how we keep ourselves in these negative ass cycles, because it feels good. It's not the way that if you don't want to feel bad, you'll go to a bar and start smashing drinks. And guess what? All of a sudden, you're full with synthetic dopamine. There's another beautiful butterfly. And then you're like, yeah, dude, that's the way I want to feel. Did you want to feel hangover in the moment? No, but that moment's a new moment. So in that old moment, you're chasing the dragon going like, I want to feel good now. whether I sacrifice the next day and get hungover and throw up and all that other shit, I didn't care. I want to feel good now. The price to pay, the trade-off for the things that we want, that's the thing nobody ever wants to talk about. Shit, we got accidents going on. Almost got hit. Almost getting hit over here. Almost died on my life. But I don't want people dying in their lives. I don't want to keep people hurting inside. I want people to actually get full of some of the things that last a lot longer than a cocaine line. A lot longer than a one-night stand. And a lot longer than that ice cream you were pounding. So this is what I was just finding last night. My friend, she just found that guy. What's up, brother? Yeah, we just found that. There goes, I forget his name. Toka or something. Almost got hit again. Motherfuckers trying to hit me in the streets. But that's what it is. That's us. And look at these kids. These little badass kids, little baby kids. Look at them, look at them, look at them. They're so up to no good. Those are my babies. About to get hit again. Bro, about to get knocked out on the show. Fuck. Here we go. But that's what it is, you know? It's those things that we chase in the anticipation of making us happy, and then they turn around and they bite us straight in the ass, and we go like, why? Why'd that burn so bad? Well, it's not like a hot stove where the sensation that you get burns you immediately. No, that's not how it works. You feel good, and that's why it becomes addictive. Your brain starts telling you that's what you're seeking. And that's what my friend did. She swiped left on the fucking, she swiped right or whatever on a guy on Tinder, found the date, started fucking him, and then she found a girl last night for him, and they were having a threesome. I was like, where am I right now? Seeking you shall find. Yep. If you want to find it, you'll figure out a clever way against yourself to get there. And that's when I started to trick myself into Saints addiction, going like, what if I actually started chasing the things that mattered to me? What if I stopped chasing these things that only lasted a couple seconds to feel good for only a little bit, and started going after the things that make me feel good a lot? You know what I mean? I don't want just a little bit, I want a lot. And my thing is, when you're an addict, you want things that actually go, what up, bro? Yeah, there he is. What's up, bro? You know, one of those things where I didn't want it to wear off. You know, when you wake up from a hangover, you don't feel so good. You don't feel good at all. And you did it to yourself. So most of us are sacrificing, 4 hours of fun for 2 days of health. And I just didn't like that math. I didn't like that it wore off. I didn't like that the night ended and I was worse off. I spent all my money, I'm hungover, and I'm not healthy. And then I'm going like, waking up in the morning, I'm like, who smoked all my weed? Who drank all my alcohol? And where's all my cocaine? And I still wasn't happy. So that let me know that the happiness wore off, and it was my job to seek happiness that actually lasted. So this is why I talk about Saints addiction and going after my passions and getting exercise in the morning and drinking plenty of water, because that's what made me feel better. It lasted longer. It made me feel like I was actually alive, instead of that quick burst of, oh, I'm feeling invincible, right? I'm feeling painless, but I'm also feeling pain the next day in my wallet, in my pocket, in my heart, in my health. You know what it is when it's happening, dude. We got traffic going and everything, so this looks crazy right now, y'all. I'm about to get hit out in these streets, man. Got this one pulled up, this one pulling out. There we go. Back up all that fucking water. Yup. And this is what's like. What's up, EOO41? You okay? I think I am. Nice little Chinese pinyin symbol there. Look, everybody's pulling up, bro. We got traffic, homie. Got traffic. More traffic. Rotit, mak. Rotit means traffic in Finland. In Thailand, where I am right now. Duh. But yeah, this is one of the things that makes me happy is living over, losing the weight, playing frisbee every day, getting some exercise, having a friends network so people can say hi. I must have said at least hi to 6-7 people. Shout out to Balloon. the man, the myth, the legend. Say what's up, Balloon. The motherfucking best Frisbee player on the island right here. The guy's got all the style, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things that just having friends that we're both sober and alive, we're both about the same age, and all these years still being friends, still playing Frisbee, going after things that make me feel healthy, like shakes instead of drinks, going to the gym, you know, gyms over bars, you know what I'm saying? And it just lasted longer. I'm just telling you, I'm more happy. What's up, big boy? This guy, he's got a big boy on us. We got all sorts of people, kids, big boys, all sorts of motherfuckers coming in on the show this morning. But that's what it is, you know? It's one of those things where I was like, what's gonna last longer than a cigarette? You know, what's gonna last longer than a cum shot? What's gonna last longer than a line of Coke? Was my exercise and giving me the endorphins during the day where I still feel alive and I'm not faking my, about to get hit again. Telling you, bro, like I'm touching it, like, oh shit, damn, crazy out here. But that's what it is. I didn't want to fucking keep chasing things that wore off. I wanted them to feel good and feel good longer. So in my head, I was like, you know what, we can switch up the synthetic dopamines for the actual dopamine. My actual dopamine is being here in the jungle and looking at these trees and being outside in the sun and letting it absorb in my skin. You know, that melatonin turning into serotonin. Oh shit, this dude's about to get hit, killed. We got all sorts of things popping right now. Oh my God, he almost got hit. Jesus. But that's what it is, you know? It's one of those things where I didn't want to get hit by myself. I wanted always to take a hit to feel better, but I needed more hits to keep feeling better. And then I ran out of money, and then the hits kept coming, and then Balloon's the man. And, you know, it's one of those things. This is what I kept saying. And then now, when I wake up, I'm not chasing a dragon that I need a lot more from. Oh, it's in Erica. There you go. Thank you, Erica. Nice. Thanks for shopping in. I appreciate you. Shop out where you're from, too. And you too, 911 jumper 911. Stop doing methamphetamines, bro. It's such a high. It's hard to replicate other things to come down from. Look at him. What's up, brother? How are you? People just pull up everywhere, bro. I'm telling you. Here comes the Thai fight truck. The fight's tonight. Friday, Saturday night. That's the fight advertising. Tell me that ain't fucking cool. You good? Take it easy. I'm always taking it easy. I'm always grabbing on these titties. This girl was just literally stopped in the street. I said, you got no friends? I'll be your friend. And next thing I know, we were just kissing. So my morning went fabulous, way different than yesterday morning with assholes telling me that I'm too loud for my boom baby boom. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be me, Willie steaming beaming, get high every day and find a way to go play the Frisbee and exercise and have some good sex and have some kind of connections. I'm not in directly to the party. See, my buddy's already there. So people are waiting for me. It's one of those things. What's up, bro? You know, and I'm going to get those things going. You guys are fucking giants, bro. Wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her, you know what I'm saying? Lyrics on shirts, baby. So my friends are already at the party. I got to haul ass all the way down there. You know what I'm saying? Get to the party. Hey, America. They let me borrow the iron last night. I hauled ass. She actually had an iron down there at, what's it called? That's not nature. Oasis. Let me borrow the iron. The girl waited for me. She ate her meal. I came back down. My Thai mom made me a meal. She said, Mark, 6 o'clock. And I had been late, but they had actually sent me 2 drumsticks and some vegetables, which was really nice. And then I went back up. The girl got to finish her burger, so she got to eat her burger, spoil herself, and finish her food. And I got the time to come down, eat my food, make her a shirt, bring it back, and then I took a picture of that. So I got a new reliable model running around the world, going to the Maldives with the new Travel Addict shirt. That worked out. She was really pretty, and she had light brown eyes, and it was gorgeous to sit next to her. Yep. And we talked about children and why we were 45, she's 46, and why we didn't have children. And she admitted to aborting a baby and also losing a baby. And I said same things happened to me as well. And maybe it just didn't work out, you know? Maybe that wasn't my pathway to happiness. I have to source it out. And I mean source it without fucking it up, like without fucking myself up finding things to make me feel happy, but not trying to drink because I feel uncomfortable in the group and everybody's around me and there's like social anxiety. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. Here's a trash truck right there. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm trying to keep up with all that energy. I noticed when I was at Oasis, there was like 60 people there. That to match that energy, to go up and be in front of so many people, you almost need that liquid bravery. You almost need to be intoxicated because that gives you like nitrous oxide, right? That's the NOS to keep you going really fast. And who doesn't want to be faster? Who doesn't want to be stronger? But once you start doing steroids, it fucks you all up, right? You know? And then now you have to do the steroids to keep looking the same, and that's what makes it addictive. Just like doing the drugs, you got to do the drug to feel the same, and that's what makes it so fucking potent. This is what ends up destroying us, is it makes it so delicious. It's so subtle, saying like, hey, just smoke me, just snort me, just eat me, and I'm gonna make you feel okay. And we do, because it does. It makes us feel okay for a second, like chocolate, you know, for a second, like sugar, you know, for a second, like sex. And then afterwards, you're like, oh shit, we're just friends with benefits. Oh shit, I just got fatter. Oh shit, I should quit cigarettes. So it's one of those situations where you're in your life, you're gonna be in your mind, and you're gonna be chasing that dream to make yourself feel better. And that's what we do as people. We are always chasing things. I don't know why all these people are swimming so close to me, but that's what it is, dude. It's part of our routine, part of our homeostasis, part of the way that we operate in our brains is to reward ourselves. The sense of reward capabilities is in everyone's head. No one's doing something for dread. No one's doing something that's going to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They're looking for a... Maybe they're looking for a car part or something. Who knows? Who knows such things? You know what I mean? So it's all these things. It's all of us just kind of running around. And if you look close enough, you'll see it. There it is. I wanted food. I wanted weed. There's another weed shop. I needed a place to sleep. You know, I needed laundry. I needed to eat. I needed a pharmacy. You know what I'm saying? All these things is what we do to make us feel fucking better. Look, he's fixing his bike and shit. There goes Pinong. He's helping him right now. So, you know, we don't want to have problems. We don't want to feel anxieties. We don't want to be made to feel worse than we already do. And so therefore we'll self-medicate. Yep. We'll self-medicate. We'll figure it out, and that's one of my shirts. You know, there they go again. Yeah. We'll figure it out so that we feel good. So that way we feel good. We'll figure out whatever pathway it takes for us to get right on in there and feel good about ourselves, feel good about our lives, feel good in our skin, and feel good in our minds. That's what it is. It's a big trick, just like the monkeys do here in the jungle. You can see it. The monkey jungle here. You know what I mean? Later. See ya. See ya, Luch. Yeah, and then you'll be surprised why you have a fruit in your hand. You'll be surprised why your hand's on some pussy. You'll be surprised while you're pounding another drink. It's because our brains will do whatever it takes to feel good, and we're only doing things that make us feel good. So if you are seeking it, you for sure are finding it. It's the goal is to find out what you're seeking. You know, are you seeking the madness, or are you just seeking the what's the word when you're ingratiated, but we're gratification. Yeah, when you're seeking the gratification. So you got only two choices: gratify or satisfy. I'll see you, bro. Glad to see you, bro. Gratify or satisfy, you're going to find a way to do that in your brain. And don't be surprised when your hand is on the trigger. My finger is on the button. It's on the button, yep. So you're pressing the button. Make sure you choose what you're injecting yourself with. Make sure you choose something that will last longer, and make sure you're not just trying to make yourself feel good, but actually be good. That's on my heart from the start. Your boy Marquis Saint, Saints Addiction, peace and love. And as always, Chi Gatan. That means goodbye. Oh my God, I got hit again. But not forever. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. But the other side of your fear, the other side of your excuses, and the other side of the world. Because that's where I'll be. Peace. Yep. Can't believe I just kissed that girl. If it was a trip.